want to beef up security around here. I get it. But our...
Excuse me.
Oh, there you are. We were just, waiting for Mansfield.
What are you talking about?
Oh, same old. Mostly just disagreements on how we should go about doing things.
Who are these people?
I asked a few folks from Concord to escort Mallet down here. After that, they decided to stick around. Help us out for a while.
Is he here yet?
No, not yet. So you did tell him where he'd be working, right? Like he knows to come to the plaza.
Yeah, sort of.
Ah, that must be him now. Hey! Over here!
We'd better move out. Good luck.
Thank you for your help. A safe journey back to the vault. Hello. Nice to meet you all. I'm Mansfield, former Deputy Overseer of Vault 81.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, right, of course.
Are you alright? You seem kinda tense.
Oh, it's just being outside the vault is all still rather new to me. It's quite overwhelming. But I'm sure I'll get used to it in time. For now, I suppose I should start getting settled into my new position here. So, where might I find my office?
Welcome to the team, Mansfield. I'm Jake. If you want an office, there's a few rooms up top you might like. Feel free to help yourself.
Up top? You mean, in here? Surely you can't be serious. This place is piled high with trash. It's dilapidated. It's literally dripping with filth.
Well, yeah. That's why we asked you to come work with us. We need your expertise to clear this place out. Help get everything tidy and organized.
Oh, Cedric. What have you gotten yourself into?
It's all right. We'll work on this together.
Of course, we're all in the same boat after all. The same filthy boat. And thus begins my exciting new career, teaching sanitation. Very well. If you need this facility cleared of all this garbage, pay attention. I shall demonstrate some of the basics.
I'm all ears.
Now, watch carefully. You there!
Yeah?
Congratulations, you're a janitor. Grab a broom and get cleaning.
Oh, okay.
There, you see? That wasn't so hard, was it?
You've a real low opinion of wastelanders, don't you? Believe it or not, most of us know how to clean.
The state of our current surroundings would beg to differ. How'd you even allow things to deteriorate this badly? Who's the head of facilities?
We don't have one. In fact, we don't really have no heads of anything.
No department heads? No wonder you're in such disarray. You can't expect to run a facility without clear, predefined roles.
Enough preaching already. I get it.
If we're gonna start assigning roles, I'm taking charge of security.
Hey, if Aiden gets security, then I'm calling head of engineering.
Slow down. It's not a competition. Assuming you're both qualified for those positions, that should be fine. Since you've no head of facilities, I'll fulfill that role. Now, usually in a vault, department heads answer directly to an overseer. Which I suppose in this case would be you, yes?
I'm the one in charge here.
Well then, we'll be relying on you to direct each department as you see fit.
You can count on me.
Yes. Well, please, proceed at your leisure.
Hey, Chief. If it's okay with you, I'm gonna go find us a proper meeting room. I mean, this atrium's nice and all, but I'd prefer someplace less drafty and with better seating. Come on, kid, you're helping.
I am? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, hey! We've a bit of a problem.
Take it easy. I'm listening.
Our building supplies. We used them all up. We can't do no more projects.
I'm surprised you didn't have more materials on hand. Has there been some sort of disruption to our supply chain? Oh, let me guess. We don't have a supply chain.
Watch your tone.
Then I suppose we'll have to start setting some up, won't we? Jake explained you own and operate a number of settlements. Perhaps we could take the supplies we need from one of them.
Whoa, hold on. You can't just take people's stuff like that.
Why not?
Why not? Look, I don't know how stuff works in a vault, but up here, people have independence, and they work hard for what they got. If we go demanding what's theirs, then we're no better than the gunners in my book.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back.
Yeah, what she said.
So what do you propose we do instead?
Well, instead of just taking from people, why not just ask them to donate what they got spare? Providing we ask nicely. I bet most people helped by ASAMs would be happy to send us what they can.
If we're putting it to a vote, I vote for the Ask Nicely plan?
I have my doubts. But you know the people of the Commonwealth better than I. If you think asking nicely would work, then go ahead. I shall await the bountiful inflow of supplies with bated breath.
It'll work. Don't worry.
I think so too, but maybe first, we should try asking someone more likely to say yes. Hey, you know who we should talk to? Hubert and the others. I bet they'd be willing to send some supplies and materials our way.
Just tell me where they are.
Same place you left them. I'll go on ahead. Meet you there.
If you can get the supplies, I'll make sure they're all organized and stored properly. That way we can use them as soon as they arrive. I should get back to work. Hope everything goes...
You're the one I came to see.
So Risa and I was talking and she said,
Yours.
That's right.
hey, you helped us out of a real pickle. Only right we...
See? I told you. Hey, you think maybe that...
I'll give it a try.
Be my guest. I'm gonna head back...
How anyone expects me to do anything with the number of people I have.
Forget about cleaning.
Oh, hey,
With supply
welcome back.
caravans coming and going, we need more people on security.
Everything okay here?
Seems we've not got enough people to cover each department's needs. So everyone's fighting again.
This is an interesting room.
Ah, you like it? I found it when I was looking for a good meeting room. It had plenty of space, came with a big table. Besides a working coffee machine, I mean, what else could we want?
Surely there's room for compromise.
That's what I've been trying to tell him. Look, I got an idea on how to fix this personnel shortage, but it's something I'm gonna have to run past you first.
All right, let's hear it. What's on your mind?
It's a solution similar to our supply shortage problem. Simply put, we ask people from settlements to come work at the HQ. I can't imagine many, if any, would turn us down.
Huh, that's a good idea. After all, we got plenty of talented folks living in our settlements. But if we did start bringing in more people, we need someone to take charge of them all. Otherwise, it would just be chaos.
Ugh, fine. If it stops you knuckleheads from bickering, I'll do it. I'll take charge of personnel.
I don't want to make you uncomfortable. Are you sure?
I got this. Quit worrying so much.
All right, problem solved. Next time you need a settlement, scout out potential talent and send them our way. For now, let's get back to work, everyone. We still got a lot to do. Hey, darling, if you got a moment, come talk to me in the common right room.
Hey, Jake.
Thanks for coming here to talk. I didn't want to seem unprofessional in front of the others, but... wow, we really are doing this. We got a real headquarters. People who know what they're doing. We're on the verge of becoming a true power in the Commonwealth. And the cherry on the cake is that you're the one leading it all.
How are you doing with all this?
Me? I'm excited. A bit overwhelmed, but mostly hopeful. Hopeful this will help me find my kid.
Anything you want to talk about?
I touched on this earlier before, about my daughter Laura. She's been the driving force behind all of this. You know, ASAMs, settlements, and now setting up her own headquarters. Back then, I wasn't quite ready to explain what I meant by that, but I think I am now. That is, if you don't mind hearing all about my personal struggles, of course.
All right, let's hear it. What's on your mind?
Well, it all goes back to before Laura was born, before I even met her mother, Caitlin. You see, my hometown, Sanford, it was a bustling trade hub. Whole place was built around a huge purification plant, pre-war but still working. The plant was run by my father. It was the pride and joy of the whole town. Supplied clean drinking water to thousands and made Sanford a...
Sounds like a pretty secure operation.
Oh, it was. For a while there, it appeared Sanford would become one of the big players in the region. But nothing good lasts forever. One day there was an accident at the plant. One of its fusion generators began to overload. If left alone, it would have set off a chain reaction, caused an explosion that would have taken out the whole town and a good chunk of the surrounding area. My dad, he stopped that from happening. He pulled the fusion core, but it cost him his life and severely damaged the plant in the process.
I'm sorry about your dad.
Thanks. But that was a long time ago. I've made peace with his loss, and I'm proud that he died a hero. Anyway, after the accident, the plant shut down for good. I simply didn't have the caps to repair it. No one in town was willing to foot the bill. So I sold what was left of the plant and settled down. It was around that time I met Caitlin, and not long after, we had Laura. After losing my dad, the plant, I was in a dark place. But Laura, she changed all that. She gave my life true meaning again. Without water to export, Sanford began to crumble around us. But I didn't give a damn. I had my daughter. Enough can...
Understandable.
I thought so too. If the town wouldn't even help me fix the purifier that made them what they were, why should I care what happens to them? But Caitlin, she didn't see it that way. She said the town was dying, and in time, it would drag everyone down with it, including us. For years, she told me I should buy the plant back, try and repair it, that if I didn't, I'd be selling Laura's future short. Eventually, I told her to just drop it, that repairing the plant would be impossible. Caitlin didn't like that answer. We separated a few weeks later. That didn't stop her from bugging me, though. Now, whenever I saw her, she'd say, "You can stay here in Sanford, but pay for me and Laura to go someplace better." I'd ask where in the waste she...
Sure. It sounds like he was trying to motivate you.
Maybe. In the end, I think she just got tired of me always blowing her off. She decided to find a better settlement for our daughter with or without my blessing. That's when Caitlin left Sanford, taking Laura with her. As soon as I found out, I chased after them. It took months, but I tracked them to the Commonwealth. Didn't take long for me to find a lead to their whereabouts. Turns out they stayed in Diamond City for a while, in the Dugout Inn. But by the time I arrived, they already moved on. Apparently, even the Great Green Jewel didn't meet Caitlin's standards. After that trail went cold. I couldn't get no trace of where they'd gone. But I know they're still out there. They have to be.
That must have been hard on you.
I figured, since I couldn't find Laura, then I'd help establish the best damn settlements. I'd create the perfect settlement that Caitlin was looking for. And by doing so, I'd make her bring Laura to me. That's how I ended up discovering ASAMs, and why I started giving them out to people. And then I met you, and well... So, now you know why I've been doing all this. Why it's so important to me. And why I'm so thankful for everything you've done, and continue to do.
After what happened to my family, I can understand.
Yeah, I guess you of all people would. Thanks. Anyway, now that we have the common ray and the HQ, we truly have the means to create some of the greatest settlements in the Commonwealth. It's still going to take some work, mind you. We'll really need to push the HQ to its full potential. However, I've got a number of upgrades and improvements in mind that I think will do the trick.
What sort of upgrades are we talking about?
For starters, the HQ's power generators. They're a little temperamental. We can improve that. Also, we should get all the terminals here networked again. That would definitely help our productivity. I'll do everything I can to make all this work, but I can't do it alone. I'm going to need your help, and the help of everyone in HQ as well.
We'll take care of the Commonwealth together.
Thank you. I really mean that. Oh, before I forget, I set aside a little place for you here. A home away from home, as it were. You should go check it out. Here's the key to unlock the door.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
You're welcome. It really is the least I could do for you, but I hope you like it. All right, we both got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it. Let's rebuild the Commonwealth.
Aye.
is, no one's died. Yet. But it has incapacitated at least a quarter of our staff. Not to mention the stress it's put on the HQ's plumbing.
How exactly did this happen?
I suspect it's due to the influx of staff. Lots of people in a confined space breathing the same air. It was bound to happen sooner or later. We often had similar problems in Vault 81. A single person has a cough today, the entire vault has it tomorrow.
Maybe you should find a doctor.
Yes, that would be the apt response. However, as there is no one here with the necessary expertise, we shall have to do some outside hiring. Preferably an individual with pharmaceutical training. Or, barring that, an individual at least capable of spelling pharmaceutical.
I know someone that might be able to help.
I believe we've come to the same conclusion. You speak of the Nightingales, yes? I had heard you'd already had some dealings with them. I believe one of their more expert members was looking to move on from the group. She may consider joining if we ask nicely. I suppose I should say good luck. I hope it goes well. Bye now.